What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hustling Sideways podcast. This is a bonus episode.
Bonus. Yes, it is.
I'm Allen Halas. I'm a music writer here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I'm Jim Love, and I'm a keynote speaker here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes. And today, we, in addition to the podcast that we do with guests where we talk about their side hustles, their passion projects, we are also going to be talking about things that everybody with a side hustle kind of goes through, stuff that we've experienced in our own lives as well.
Oftentimes, humans in general, we don't,
Yes.
like it just but
Just
a lot
life.
of times, specifically side hustlers, but also just like if you're a human, and I assume if you're listening to this and seeing us, you're probably a human.
No,
you
we've
passed
got
the robot test.
we have a big audience with dogs.
I forgot about the dog.
It's because there's a high-pitched noise that we
Whoa.
can't hear in the back of all of our
woof,
episodes.
woof, woof, woof.
You know,
They
don't insult them like
They
that.
know
Anyway,
what I meant. Yeah, I'm sorry.
nevertheless, today we are talking about creating a habit and forming a habit out of things that you do as a person with a small business and a side hustle. It's integral. It is something that you really do need to succeed.
Exactly. And especially when you reflect a little bit, we talked about reflection before, and look back and realize you have to add something in. Like you're missing a component, you're missing something that will give you, a better mindset.
For sure.
And a lot of us are victims of routine. I know I am.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get out of that to actually put in something new. And you have to practice, right, to make it happen. But it's vital. And it really is, it's a critical piece of not only growing in your own world, but specifically growing like in whatever side passion that you have.
For sure. For me, creating a habit is important because I am the kind of person that it's not that my attention span is little. It's just I have a ton of time taken up by not only my regular job, but my side hustle. And certain things, I mean, what we do, there's weekly columns on our site. There's, regular features that we do on breaking and entering and things like that, where it's like, if you don't get into the habit of making these things, happen every week, or in like the process of doing it, like then it's as soon as it falls by the wayside for me, it's gone for like months.
Exactly.
And then I go, I got to pick that up.
Yeah, far behind.
So,
right.
The way that I do it is I have like scheduled days out as to when I'm supposed to like, post this thing, and I make sure that everything is the same week. Like certain things get edited 2 days in advance because I know that I need 2 days, or if something comes up, I have that extra day. But like I have a little checkbox, and I actually have an app where I make a list of everything that needs to get done.
Perfect.
And so I check it off as I go down the line. And it's to form that habit. So like today I didn't use the list app because I knew all of the things that I needed to get done. And it was just quicker to just be like, all right, I'm not going to go and review it. Going to get it done how I needed to.
Exactly.
Because my schedule is a little different today because we're recording a podcast.
How about that? Yeah.
So that's what I do. I mean, is I think creating a list and doing it repetitively enough is important because, it can be a productive thing.
Lists are huge. Like
So-
people are really committed to that. I made one this morning of like 8 things, and I'm like, if I get all these 8 things done today, I'm going to be good to go.
Yep.
And that was my focus. So
Do you have like a threshold of like, if I hit 6 of the 8, I'm good?
Yeah, I usually
Okay.
kind of give myself credit for it, at least half.
Yeah.
It's like if I can get that, because then there's always tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of habits for me, I actually am taking it a little bit of a different direction. But when I start off my day, or like in the middle of my day, I have to now add in walks, because I tend to like overwork myself a bit and sort of get in my own head, and then like I get stressed out, and so I have to like specifically put in my calendar, take a walk. It just like says
totally.
And I'll go outside. I'm like, okay, go outside. And even if I take a call, like whatever, as long as I'm out there, like especially when it's nice out, walking around, and just clearing my head a little bit, reflecting, taking some sunshine. It's really important, especially if you like have anxiety or have high stress, to just get out and not be in the room that you're in at that moment is important.
sure.
And I had to add that in. That was something that I didn't normally do. I was worked in the office, and I do this when I'm in the office or at home. I put specific time in my calendar and I block it, and I actually decline meetings that are in that time frame.
Oh,
like
okay.
I can't go. This
I
is
like that.
because it is part of my day.
Yeah.
And if that gets taken away from me, my day's messed up. So I made it a habit. I specifically did that, and that was something that and now I have it as part of my routine. And now that if I break it, my day is like, what happened?
Yes.
So it's really important. And And I think we all have things like that we have to put into our day that if we don't have it, it's going to throw it off. And then we find out more things we need to do. So sometimes I do like a meditation in the morning, just like different things I know I have to add in that are going to give myself clarity. And I can actually go into my day with a little bit more of like a head level that's appropriate. Now I'm ready to rock.
Totally. Absolutely. So whether it's either being productive or doing something that actually will lead you to being productive, because that's really what you're doing.
It really does. It gives me clarity so I can go in and get the stuff done, right?
Yeah.
Use my list. I really do use that. And then I feel better about as I knock them off. And then if something goes awry and I have to focus on it, fair enough. Like that list will still be there the next day. It's not going to disappear.
Yeah.
So it's helpful.
Absolutely. Yeah. So creating a habit can be essential depending on what you're doing. There's definitely, pros and cons that you can also get stuck into. Like if you are doing a bad habit, creating
and they're hard to get out of, right? And so it takes effort, and it takes energy to eliminate it or to add it, either way. And both are as important as the other. It's, if you got a bad habit, you got to take it out. If you need to add in a good habit, dedicate yourself to making that a thing and including it on your schedule and being very intentional about that time too.
Yeah. We're forever the optimists here, so we are going to just focus on the good habits.
There's no such thing as bad habits.
No, exactly. Well, there's bad habits. We just don't do them.
We don't. Yeah, that's it. We're perfect.
So this is where we want to know, what you do with your side hustle. What habits do you create? How do you kind of instill those sorts of things? I know that like if you memorize something, is if you say it like 7 times over, that's how you memorize it. Like creating a habit is very much the same way. So we want to know what you do over and over that has become a habit for you that is important to your day. So let us know if there's somewhere that you can put a comment, send us a comment, or just connect with us on social media as well. So you can listen to this podcast wherever you get your social media or wherever you get your podcast.
And also your social media.
And your social media too. We do post every episode. But you can find us. We are on Twitter. We are on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube as Hustling Sideways. So if there's a comment section there, leave us a comment or just get at us on social media. And if you want to be on this show, if you've got a side hustle as well, you can do that by sending us an email. And you can do that over at hustlingsideways@gmail.com.
We also have a spot for like just mailed letters. Send it to Alan's house at gmail.com.
Just Alan's house at gmail.com is one that we have to like register now.
Correct.
I'm pretty sure.
Put a stamp on it. You're good to go.
Yep. But just find my address, send me a mail, snail mail. We'll ask you about it on the show.
Yeah, we'll bring it up. It'll be that's a good icebreaker.
Yeah, exactly. Reading my mind on it. So thank you guys so much for listening. If this is your first time listening, make sure you subscribe to us. Give us that 5-star rating. It does help us out. Be a friend. Tell a friend about us. And Jim,
keep on hustling.
I didn't know I was supposed to fill in.
No, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That worked.
We're getting good at this.
See you guys later.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.